Hey everyone, welcome! In this video, I'm going to guide you through the full setup of Ryujinx, from the download all the way to playing Pokemon smoothly. I'll go through everything in order so you can follow along easily without pausing every 2 seconds or getting lost. So the first thing we need is obviously the emulator. Open your browser and go straight to the official Ryujinx website. Make sure it's the legit one and not some re-upload. Download the version that matches your operating system. Once the download finishes, extract the folder somewhere easy, like your desktop. Now, inside that folder, you'll see another one called Publish. Open it. Here's something important that a lot of people skip. Inside Publish, create a brand new folder and name it Portable, all lowercase. What this does is force Ryujinx to keep all of its configuration files and settings right here in the same place. It basically turns the installation into a clean, self-contained setup that you can move around or back up anytime without breaking anything. Once that's done, launch Ryujinx one time and close it immediately. It might look like nothing happened, but that little launch makes Ryujinx create all the folders it needs internally. At this point, we can add the system keys. Open the system folder inside Ryujinx and drop in your prod.keys and title.keys. If you don't have them yet, don't worry. I've put everything you need in one place on my Discord server. You'll find the link in the description, and inside the Ryujinx Canary section, everything is already organized with the correct names so you know exactly where each file goes. Without those keys, the emulator won't be able to load any games at all. It'll just throw an error, so don't skip that part. Alright, now that the keys are in, we still need to install the firmware. Open Ryujinx again, go to the Tools menu, click Install Firmware, and then choose the firmware archive from the pack I provided. The emulator will extract everything by itself. When it finishes, just close and reopen Ryujinx to refresh everything properly. Now we can finally add the game. Just place your game file inside a folder, then in Ryujinx, go to the settings and add that folder as a game directory, exactly like I show in the video. Do the same for your updates and DLC, and Ryujinx will automatically detect everything. Before launching, I recommend tweaking a few settings to improve performance. Go to Options, then Settings, and look for the Graphics section. Set the graphics backend to Vulkan. That usually gives better FPS. If you see weird visual glitches, you can switch to OpenGL, which is a bit slower but more stable visually. For resolution, I suggest setting it to 2x if your GPU is at least mid-range. Otherwise, stick to 1x just to keep it smooth. For everything else, just copy the exact settings you see in the video. If this tutorial helped you out, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment.